Chris Daniels, one of our VPs of talent relations here at AEW, got involved as well, as you saw. And, well, that leads us to this. Let's go to Bobby.
This match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, the company by Cash Wheeler, wrestling out of Asheville, North Carolina. Weighing 222 pounds, he's representing FTR. That's the X, Harwood.
Dex Harwood. He and Cash Wheeler coming out with him. Dex, last time we saw him in singles competition was against John Moxley on Dynamite back in the month of February. And now he'll be going up against a young man. And don't forget that Hack, who's always fired up, even fired up more about anarchy in the arena. Basically, anything goes. And as Bryan Danielson mentioned earlier, his career almost ended on the last Anarchy in the Arena.
Fingers crossed. His opponent, wrestling of Goldberg, Wigan, England, Dynamite Kid, Tommy Billington.
What a moment it is for this young man, the nephew of the late great Dynamite Kid. His namesake taking on the moniker as well. Big shoes to fill. From Wigan, England, but making his home a lot of the time here in Canada, North America. This is what AEW is all about. Right. The opportunity for young kids to step up and earn their space, earn their spot in this job.
Obviously, as you know, if you've been following the career of this young man, this is not his first match, but this is his first match on the big stage.
Stoic look across the face of young Tommy Billington, plucky, sinewy and resolute. Bears a resemblance certainly to his uncle.
No question about that. I mean, it's obvious of the family tree, the look. Of course, his uncle, one of the greats ever.
But the nerves now going to be a factor. Biggest stage in young Tommy Billington's career against former AEW Tag Team Champion.
We got breaking news that's made by Tony Khan. We understand the AEW World Championship Eliminator match will take place in Everett, Washington, Wednesday live on Dynamite here on TBS. Swerve Strickland against Brian Cage. And that's, of course, as you heard, in Swerve's home state of Washington. And that's coming up Wednesday. Look forward to that. Man, I tell you, you talk the road to Double or Nothing is paved with some of the greatest wrestling action in the world. And we're seeing the Dynamite Kid.
Billington now trying to control his more powerful opponent with a simple wrist lock. Or a pig's ear, as it's sometimes known. Or a pig's hoof, excuse me.
Pig's hoof. Very good. I learn something every week with you, Nigel.
Yes, you do.
Good side headlock.
That's outside of the commentary.
Grabbing the head of young Dynamite Kid. You know, taking the moniker of your uncle.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, it takes some balls, certainly.
It sure does.
Know, it's, you've got to admire that. He knows who he wants to be. He knows the type of star that he wants to be. He knows the size of shoes that he's trying to fill. And I admire a man who's going to come out here on national TV and do his best. Ooh, nasty.
And I agree with you on that. Look at these headbutts, man. That's stunned Dax. Dax, you know, we talk so much about Dax the Axe being one of the hardest hitters in all of AEW, but he's showing us that he can wrestle on the mat as well. Look at that. Hanging on into a hammerlock.
Nice and simple, but effective nonetheless. And Tommy Billington, from what I understand, trained under venerable British legend Marty Jones, no less, in my opinion, one of the greatest professional wrestlers to ever come out of England.
And keeping it on the mat, Dax with a hammerlock here. As we mentioned, Dax, who has a 3-2 record, by the way, here in 2024. 4 wins in his past 5 singles matches.
Action going to pick up here now. Oof. Again, a fast hit, hard-hitting style of his uncle.
I know Dax obviously has the weight advantage. Oh, still ticking down. Let's hear it for the young man, not giving an inch at all, going right at him. Tommy Billington up on top now, and Dax and Cash both take a step back on that.
Well, this young man here
Come on, Tommy.
making a statement of sorts against the former AEW Tag Team Champion. And how bitter are FTR after being unable to best the EVPs for the AEW Tag Team Champions?
I don't think they're bitter. I know they're disappointed. I think they're more bitter about the way that the EVPs have been acting, have been conducting their business. By the way, Season Pass 4 of AEW Fight Forever is now available on all platforms. Season Pass 4, that's right. Shoulder tackle that time. Again, scooting through. Oh, boy! Back elbow, send Dynamite Kid down.
No way Billington was passing that back elbow. Look at that.
Of course, the original Dynamite Kid passed away back in 2018, tragically, and what an innovator of offense he was.
Changed the game, no question about it.
Yes,
that junior heavyweight style. Don't forget the match that he had in New York against Tiger Mask.
He's a kid.
So many people have tried to emulate.
He's just a kid.
This young man now trying to follow in those footsteps.
Boy, Dax had his jaw set that time, and look at Billington fire back. Knife edge chop, sending Dax back. Full arm drag twist, and Dax sends him down hard with a standing clothesline.
Come on, Tom.
Billington breathing hard.
Let's hear a big snap suplex. Let's hear for Dax to take this match. Leg drop 1, 2, and I say that because, you know, with the Dynamite Kid, Tommy Billington coming in here and getting his debut on national TV, there's a drop kick, shotgun drop kick from Tommy. He is going to do a crossbody, and both men out, and both men go all the way to the floor. We'll continue that thought in just a moment as this match continues in picture-in-picture. Wow. How about this? The Dynamite Kid throwing caution to the wind here, Nigel.
He's living up to the moniker, isn't he? Keep moving fast. Explosive offense from the young willing lad. Saw him on social media earlier today. Is the official up to 5 now? Let's see if we'll get... We'd hate to see this one end in a count out, Tony.
There you see some of the great matches we have. And again, oh, Dax tried to get up, man. He couldn't get up. Wow. Barely made it. And now Dax back to the attack one more time. Look at this. You know, I know when you're in a match, tempers flare, but Dax is...
Come on, Tommy.
I don't know if Dax didn't expect this or what, but Dax seems pretty upset about what's going on here. Holy smokes.
Sometimes I can speak from experience when you're in there with a younger, less experienced competitor. You expect a certain level of respect. Perhaps Dax feels as though Tommy Billington isn't giving him that, but I disagree. You want to respect someone, you got to earn it every time you're out here.
Snapmare that time, and there you see a rear chin lock here applied by Dax Harwood. And again, Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler, Bryan Danielson, and Eddie Kingston in the teaming up together. How about that story?
Mad King himself, yeah. Wasn't long ago, you never would have thought.
Never.
See those 4 team up. I mean, think of the history between Kingston and Danielson, for example.
Absolutely.
King of the Bums, no less.
That moniker was given to him, of course, by Bryan Danielson.
As I with FTR, I would be concerned about teaming up with 2 men that have vociferously hated each other so much in the past.
So you're trying to drive a wedge in Team AEW already?
They're not listening to me. I'm just speaking the truth.
All right. Tommy Billington trying to come back. Dax absorbed that gut shot. Holy smokes, can that guy hit?
Like the crack of a whip.
Absolutely.
Harwood measured offense. Clear control. Oh, there we go.
Referee checking on both men. This has been a physical matchup from the word go. We are coming to you live on TBS. That's right, TBS on a Saturday from Vancouver, Rogers Arena. The Dynamite Kid, the nephew of the legendary Dynamite Kid, Tommy Billington, came off the top and sent Dax Harwood crashing down.
Leap of faith from Billington, who looks to follow up here. Listen to that.
Big shotgun drop kick. And the fans look at him behind this young man here. Follows Dax in.
Textbook Dynamite Kid clothesline.
Absolutely.
Stop it.
Snap suplex. Billington now, let's see what he's got left.
Diving headbutt, let's go.
Up on top.
Let's
Be
go,
looking for a
Tommy.
headbutt.
No, the big elbow. In the cover. 1, 2.
Oh,
Dax was able to shoot that right shoulder up.
rare miscalculation from the young man there. You can understand why he's exhausted. He hooked the leg, but there just was no body weight across the shoulders of the former AEW Tag Team Champion. And you're not beating Dax Harwood like that.
Pick up. Harwood. Boy, Billington's caught on top here, guys. He's fighting. He's trying to fight his way off. There's a headbutt. Staggered Dax. A second one. Dax holding on for all he's worth. Repeated headbutts. And he finally chopped him off the turnbuckles.
You see Billington there put his own hand up to protect his own head.
Let's see if he comes up with that headbutt now.
He's tasting blood.
Yes, he is.
Will he be tasting victory? Seconds away, potentially.
No, Dax came back.
Took too long. Thought about it. And in that time, this will do it.
Dax looking around. Could be a superplex from the top. Yes, it is. Both hit very hard. Now the referee, Brandon Martinez, checking in. Here it is again.
Got to be a good 10 feet through the air.
Fans chant this is awesome, and I would say the debut in AEW for the Dynamite Kid, Thomas Billington, has been a good one thus far. You can see again the blood in the mouth.
Oh, but moving out of the way, Harwood unable to execute whatever he had on his mind.
Oh, got him caught. Another German. Gonna make it 3 in a row, at least attempt to here, but no, Billington, good standing switch. Oh, he got one of his own. And Billington hooking on again. Well, how about that deadlift, Nigel?
Refusing to break the grip. Billington wants to make a pride statement, wants to prove a point.
Harwood get a back elbow to break the gut wrench that time, and Billington rolls him up. Dax Harwood rolls through. Ooh, dragon suplex.
Ooh, nasty. Nasty landing for this young man.
Cash Wheeler encouraging his partner. What a night it's been so far, and it continues after Collision with Rampage live here on TBS. Trent Beretta, Dalton Castle, just the beginning.
Come on.
The bounty hunter Brian Keith will be in action as well. We got women's action. Deonna Purrazzo against Lady Frost. And we also have, look at this pickup.
No. Don't let him do it, Tommy.
Going to have Pac in action, we understand. Oh.
Dax, I think, trying for a pile driver there, but Billington kept kicking his legs to make sure he couldn't get it. Come
on, boy.
1, 2. Oh, he almost fit him.
What an upset this would be.
Rolls him up. 1, 2. Dax.
Oh, wow.
Just didn't move the
That
right.
roll-up made famous by Owen Hart. So he's really doing all the best of the family here. Oh, and this is the way that Owen defeated Bret Hart. Oh, hold on.
Oh, he got caught. Slingshot.
Say hello.
1, 2, 3 into a powerbomb and a win. Whoa.
The winner of this match, Dax the Axe Harwood.
Take a look around. Standing ovation for this young man.
Dax Harwood gets another singles win here, and that leads us to this. Anarchy in the Arena coming up Sunday, May 26th, and exclusively on pay-per-view at Double or Nothing. And there you see Billington pulling himself up as Harwood looks over the young man who gave it everything.
Well, we heard Billington say earlier tonight he was going to do what Brits do best, invade, kill and conquer. He didn't do that, but what he did do is earn the respect of the AEW, former AEW Tag Team Champions. Take one look at his body. You can see how he earned it.
And the fans showing a lot of respect, not only for FTR, but of course for young Billington in the ring.
A night that he will remember for a long time to come.
And so will we, Nigel McGuinness. So will we. Okay, fans, we've got some breaking news to give you. As you know, the Don Collison